How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? As you get ready to listen to this upcoming episode from the Playmakerz Blog Podcast, I just want to let you know that you too can get into the podcast journey. It's very simple. It's very easy. All you got to do is jump on Anchor, the one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. It is 100% free and easy to use. And even with Anchor, you can get great sponsors who want to advertise your podcast. That means you can get paid for your podcast right away from Jump Street. So in fact, reading this ad is what I'm doing right now. So if you had the time, if you had the will and determination and the dream to be a podcaster, what you waiting for? Jump on it. Anchor is the way to go. You ready? I'm ready. The Playmakerz Blog Podcast present Hoops Talk, hosted by Darnell, the Playmaker Silence. NBA, college basketball, playoffs, March Madness. No matter what, we talking hoops, man. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It is a Friday. And you know on Fridays we talk hoops. You know me, down at the Playmaker Silence out here from Jacksonville, Florida, bringing you Friday's edition of Hoops Talk. Now, last time I talked to y'all, we had just crowned the national champion back on Monday. So on Tuesday's episode, we recap what took place in the Final Four in the national championship game. Once again, shout out to the Baylor Bears on capturing the national championship. But now from this point forward, there'll be no more college basketball talk. It's all about the professional league, the NBA, the National Basketball Association. It's been quite a bit of time since I talked NBA ball. Feels good to do it today on this Friday, April 9th, 2021. Which is just the beginning of my weekend. And, it's going to be a lovely weekend. For those of you who keep up with me and know that I am a wrestling fan, and this is Mania Week. Just finished watching TakeOver, Stand and Deliver from NXT. Both nights were great, night 1 and night 2. Tonight we have SmackDown, and then tomorrow and Saturday is WrestleMania night 1 and night 2. So yes, this is not the only time you're going to hear from me this weekend, because you're going to hear from me a little more down the stretch. But I'll give you the schedule at the end of the show. Today, on this lovely Friday, let's talk some NBA ball. A lot has happened. We know we have Giannis Antetokounmpo has been out with a knee injury. They took a loss to the Golden State Warriors on Tuesday. They took another loss on yesterday. Was it yesterday or Wednesday? That's what I'm sitting here going through. I believe it was Wednesday, because I watched the games on this. By the way, good games yesterday for TNT. Very good games. Very good games. I'll get to those in a minute. On Wednesday, they did not play Wednesday. So Tuesday was the last time we seen from the Bucks. Lost to the Golden State Warriors when Steph Curry went off for 30 in the second half. 30 in the second half. Dropped 41 points. In a very good game. Minor setback for the Bucks, but hey, these things happen when you have injuries to star players. The Clippers took down the Trailblazers. By the way, the Western Conference is looking as what we thought it would be. A very tight race. The best conference in the NBA. I'm sorry, I love my East, but damn, the West is just too good. They're having battles out here. You don't believe it? Let's go to yesterday. We had the top two teams in the West. Not yesterday, but Wednesday. The top two teams in the West faced off on ESPN. It was the second of a doubleheader. The first one was when Kevin Durant came back to take on Zion Williamson and the Pelicans and Kevin Durant. Perfect from the field. Kevin Durant, perfect from the field. He returns and he is perfect. Who does that? He only took 5 shots, but he made all 5 of them. 17 points. Blake Griffin came off the bench, gave him 10. Chris Chiozza, former Gator, 12 points off the bench. They have a rotation everywhere. Led by Kyrie Irving, who had 24, and LaMarcus Aldridge had 22. It's nice to see Kevin Durant back. James Harden didn't play. Probably was worse than him. But hey. Well, it does remind me where I left off at on last Tuesday's show. And for those of you who didn't listen to the show, but they listened to the clip and you were wondering what team I was talking about, it would be the Brooklyn Nets. Why is the Brooklyn Nets? For obvious reasons. Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kevin Durant, your big three. You added Blake Griffin to the mix. You have LaMarcus Aldridge to the mix. You kept Joe Harris. You have Jeff Green. You still have DeAndre Jordan. So yes, anything short of the NBA Finals for the Brooklyn Nets, they will feel crucified because that's what's going to happen when you have these type of players on one team. Now, if you get to the NBA Finals and you lose, we'll criticize you. But if you make it to the NBA Finals, you take away a lot of criticism away, so you won't be crucified. But if you make it to the NBA Finals and lose, you just get criticized. So I stand by what I said. The Nets have to make the NBA Finals. The bare minimum, they have to make the NBA Finals. If they don't come out the East, watch what the world will do to the Brooklyn Nets. I'm just letting y'all know. But yeah, Kevin Durant came back perfect. Good to see. It was very good to see. But getting back to what I was getting into in my first topic, the West is loaded. And the second of the ESPN doubleheader for that Wednesday night, it was the Utah Jazz, the best team in the league, against the second best team in the West, the Phoenix Suns. Game went into overtime, and the Phoenix Suns took it at home 117-113. Donovan Mitchell with the 41 piece in a losing effort. Devin Booker 35. Chris Paul 29-9 for the Suns to prepare them for a 4-point victory. That was Wednesday. I ain't even touched last night yet. Last night was off the chain. The Jazz bounced back from their loss and took down the Portland Trail Blazers 122-103. Donovan Mitchell followed up his 41 piece to negate the Portland Trail Blazers a 37 piece. And I mean, efficient. 14 for 25. Can't stop that, man. And you see Damian Lillard struggled. Him and CJ McCullough both struggled. They went 16 for 42 together from the floor. That's not what you need if you're the Trailblazers. Not 16 for 40. Not 16 for 42. No, that's terrible. Both of y'all went 8 and 21 from the field. Damian Lillard 3 for 12 from 3-point range. CJ McCullough 3 for 10 from 3-point range. Combined 6 for 22 from 3-point range. That's not what you need if you're the Portland Trailblazers. That's not what you need. 2 only combined for 42 points. That's not what you need from these guys. You need more. But it wasn't day night. It just wasn't day night. So that's a bounce back win for them. The Lakers without AD and LeBron James took on Miami. They only lost by 6 points. No LeBron James, no Anthony Davis, and the Miami Heat defeat the Lakers 110-104 in South Beach. Those of you like, hey, Miami won. What's the big deal? Anthony Davis and LeBron James is not on the goddamn court. Jimmy Butler is doing what he does. 28 points. 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Bam! You're a double-double man, so why are you only scoring 13 points and getting only 7 rebounds and 4 assists? I need more from Bam Adebayo. Little Oladipo went down with an injury. Looked like a knee injury. But before he went down, he gave them 18 points. Duncan Robinson. Why are you only taking 5 shots a game? Duncan Robinson, you are a sniper. I need at least 8 shots from Duncan Robinson. 8 to 10 shots from Duncan Robinson a game. I need 8 to 10 shots from Duncan Robinson a game. I don't need 5. I need more than 5 from Duncan Robinson. Tyler Hero. 31 minutes. Tyler Hero played 31 minutes and you only gave me 9 shots? 5 for 9. Look good. More than 50%. 15 points. But 31 minutes, you going to give me 9 shots in 31 minutes? Tyler Hero. The man who was in the bubble and made a name for himself in the playoffs. You can only give me 9 shots in 31 minutes? 9 shots in 31 minutes. I need more from Tyler Hero if you're going to play that many minutes. I need more. I need more than 15 points if you're playing 31 minutes. If you're going to play more than half of the game, I need more. I don't know. 2 games above 500. It's not the Miami team we was looking forward to. This is not the Miami team we was looking forward to. But you 2 games over 500. But the Lakers 2 games over 500 as well, and they don't have AD and LeBron James. I mean, look. Somebody out of the East, if you're going to be the Western, you better bring, it got to be Brooklyn. It has to be Brooklyn. I'm sorry. Philly, I don't know. Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons look good, but can they do it in playoff time? Boston, we don't know what the hell's going on with Boston. I just got done ripping Miami apart, even though they won the game. Milwaukee, I love Milwaukee. I love Giannis Antetokounmpo, but can you get me there? Can you get me there, Giannis? Can you get me there? Those are your 4 top teams in the East right there. Allegedly your 4 best teams in the East. Not record wise. I mean, we talking skill wise. We talking talent wise. We talking name wise. Those are your 4 best. Brooklyn, Philly, Boston, Miami. I don't see neither one of them beating the team out coming out of the West. Have y'all not seen Utah? Have y'all not been paying attention to Phoenix? Have y'all not? You know LeBron coming back, and you know AD gonna come after the Lakers. They're the reigning defending champions. Have you not seen Kawhi Leonard last night? Matter of fact, let me get to that game right now. Phoenix Suns. They was in LA coming off their big win over Utah against the Clippers. And by God, I've been gone for a minute, but last time I talked about the Clippers, I was ripping Paul George because Paul George was not shooting well. Well, guess what? I guess in that time that I spent away from the NBA to cover college basketball, Paul George found himself. 33 points from PG-13. 12 for 19 from the field. 7 for 9 from 3-point. That's what we look for. That's the Paul George we want. That right there. 33 points, 7 rebounds. Shooting well above 50% from the field. That's the Paul George we want. That's the Paul George we was looking for. Not to be outdone, but Kawhi Leonard. I mean, he shot 50% from the field, 3% from 3-point range, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. But for some reason, Kawhi Leonard know when it's time to hit a key shot, he hits it. Or a dunk where he just postered DeAndre Ayton. And had, I want to say Kevin Harvin and Reggie Miller almost falling out their seats at their own house. Calling this game. I mean, he postered DeAndre Ayton. Kawhi Leonard postering a 7-foot big man. The Clippers bench fell out their seats. They was laying on the court. That's how bad it was. Just dunking on people. Okay, Kawhi Leonard, we see you, sir. Not a good way for you to Phoenix Suns to lose that battle, but things happen. We understand. No, Devin Booker, 6 for 13 from the field, 24 points. Not a good day at the office. Chris Paul, 13 points on 4 of 11, so not a good day at the office. DeAndre, 8 and 9 for 11. He had a double-double with 18 and 10. It's a good day at the office. Mikal Bridges, 20 points to lead the way for the Phoenix Suns. And 20 points to help out with Devin Booker. But hey, it wasn't a good day at the office. Jay Crowder didn't even score at all. That's kind of surprising. But these days happen. These things happen. What can you say? Is what we have going on here. Let me look at these standings here to show y'all how bad the West is. Whew. Like Stephen A. like to say about Aaron, he's a bad man. The West Conference is a bad conference. Brooklyn is near in the East with 36 and 16, followed by Philly 35 and 16, Milwaukee 32 and 19. The Charlotte Hornets is in 4th place. The Charlotte Hornets, 4th place at 26 and 24, followed by the Atlanta Hawks in 5th, 27 and 25. Then you get to Miami Heat 27 and 25, and then you get to Boston 26 and 26, followed by the Knicks at 8, 25 and 27. So 5 of the top teams that we were looking forward to are in their rightful spot. Brooklyn's at the top, followed by Philly and Milwaukee. The other 2 we were looking for, we don't get to them to 5 and to 6 and 7, with Miami at 6 and Boston at 7. The Charlotte Hornets and the Atlanta Hawks all above the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. Charlotte is like one of the most fun teams to watch. I'm not gonna lie. LaMelo Ball's doing his thing, even though now he's hurt. We don't know when he's coming back. But hey, he probably don't even have to come back. He's still going to win Rookie of the Year because I don't think there's no other rookie out there who can challenge him for what he has done with the Charlotte Hornets. Terry Rozier is looking good. Gordon Hayward, he's hurt too, but he was looking good for them. I mean, they got some hoopers over there. They are a fun team to watch. The Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young, Clint Completa. They got some players. They got New Williams over there now with that trade for Rondo that sent Rondo to the Clippers. Hey. But Miami, the reigning defending Eastern Conference champions, you're in 6th place. 6. Boston Celtics. What the hell is going on with y'all? Brad Stevens, what is going on with the Celtics? Because this is not what we wanted from the Celtics. This is not the team we was looking forward to and the Boston Celtics. We are in April. You don't have that much time left before the playoffs get here because the playoffs starts in May. You literally have about a month left before the playoffs starts. And you're only at 500 right now at this point in time of the season. 500? Are you kidding me right now? I hate to say this, but Brad Stevens' job might be on the line. Brad Stevens might actually be on the hot seat. And I hate saying it because I actually like Brad Stevenson. But we talk about this team talent. We talk about Jason Taylor. We talk about Jaylen Brown. We talk about Kemba Walker. We talk about these guys. We look forward to these guys. And y'all can only give me a 500 production right now? Only 500? pretty sure at some point Danny Ainge is not going to be happy. The Celtics. So this is not the Celtics we expected it coming into the season. I don't know. I really don't know. Brad Stevens might be out of Boston because something's not clicking right now. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. When is the last game of the season? Let me see. May 16th, from what I'm looking at. You literally have a month and some days left to turn this around if you Boston Celtics and Brad Stevens. What you gonna do? Because right now you in the 7th spot. And how I'm looking at it, Indiana, Chicago, and Toronto are not that far behind. Toronto is 5 games away from Boston. I would throw Cleveland in there, but Cleveland, Washington, Orlando, Detroit, they're not even worth mentioning. And I'm a Mavericks fan, and I'm telling you, the Orlando Magic not even worth mentioning. But that's the East, though. Look at the West. Utah Jazz, 39-13. Phoenix Suns, 36-15. LA Clippers, 35-18. Denver Nuggets, 33-18. LA Lakers, 32-20. Portland Trailblazers, 30-21. Dallas Mavericks, 29-22. Memphis Grizzlies, 26-23. Only 3 teams in the East have reached 30 wins. You don't get to a team who hasn't reached 30 wins in the West until you get to Dallas Mavericks at the 7th spot. And they're only 1 game away from reaching 30. The West is off the chain. I'm sorry, you telling me in a 7-game series, if you're not Brooklyn Nets, maybe Philly, you gonna beat the team that come out the West in a 7-game series? I'm throwing this out in a 7-game series. You telling me if you're not Brooklyn and maybe Philly, you gonna be the team that comes out the West in a 7-game series? I don't think so. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm sorry, I don't. I really don't. You can't convince me otherwise either, because I just don't see it. When LeBron and AD come back, the Lakers will get back in rhythm in time for the playoffs. Just know that. But look, Billy Donovan, he's doing some good job over in Chicago. Brad Stevens look like he's gonna be on a hot seat. Budenholzer, he getting Milwaukee, being Milwaukee now. As supposed, he got to work out some kinks over there. That's dope. Monty Williams gonna be my coach of the year. Either him or Quinn Snyder. One of them two gonna be my coach. Quinn Snyder won my first out, but he might actually win it. But I'm not gonna overlook Monty Williams, what he doing with Philly, with the Phoenix Suns. I'm sorry, Monty Williams and these Suns are some ballers. Some true ballers. Look here, you gotta be kidding me, man. The Western Conference playoffs is going to be the most interesting thing to watch. But you know how I like to do it. I like to leave you out with the games to watch over the weekends for all my basketball fans. So if you need some games to look at for tonight, NBA TV got you covered. They have the Memphis Grizzlies at the Madison Square Garden take on the New York Knicks at 7:30, then followed by Washington Wizards at the Golden State Warriors at 10 p.m. If you have time, if you're in the local market of the Charlotte Hornets and the Milwaukee Bucks, these two teams get together down in Milwaukee at 9 p.m. And if you love Zion Williamson, how about Zion Williamson versus Joel Embiid, 8 p.m. in New Orleans? That's tonight. Your weekend. What your weekend gonna look like? What does Saturday have for you? Your Saturday showcase on ABC. The Los Angeles Lakers, most likely without LeBron James and AD, against the Brooklyn Nets. So Miami couldn't do it. I damn sure bet Brooklyn finna beat the brakes off the Lakers. LeBron James and AD ain't coming back for this. So that's a beatdown to watch Saturday night. And then Sunday. What does Sunday give you? Sunday gives you the Miami Heat at the Portland Trail Blazers on EP.17 at 10 p.m. Before then, 3 o'clock afternoon, NBA TV, the Boston Celtics versus the Denver Nuggets. So that should be a good one. Jokic, Murray, Aaron Gordon versus Walker, Brown, and Tatum. I like it. That might be a good way to watch that before getting into WrestleMania. I like it. I like how that's going. But that's all I got for you for today. You know, finally getting back into the NBA with them. Watched the 2 games last night. I watched Miami beat the Lakers. I watched the Clippers get past the Suns. You know, I watched some games. But you know, I've been in WrestleMania mode all day. I mean, all week too. So, you know, watched the Hall of Fame Tuesday. Watched TakeOver Stand and Deliver Wednesday and last night. Tonight I will be watching SmackDown, and then tomorrow is WrestleMania Night 1 and WrestleMania Night 2. Like I said, this ain't the only time you're gonna hear from me this weekend. Later on, 4 o'clock, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, Pipe Bomb Radio, me and Ricky. As we get into the rhythm of WrestleMania week. Then tomorrow, me, Ricky, myself, and a couple of other guest hosts are gonna be joining us as we get ready for night 1. And then on Sunday, get ready for night 2. So yes, I have a busy weekend. But guess what? I'm going to enjoy every bit of it. So from right here in Jacksonville, Florida, down at the Playmakerz Silence, I am signing off. I will catch y'all next week. If not, listen to me talk about some wrestling. Thank you guys very much for listening to another week of Hoots Talk. Now, if you want to stay updated on new episodes that's coming up for Hoots Talk, please subscribe to the podcast. And those of you who are listening on iTunes or Apple Podcasts, please leave a rate and review of the podcast. Let us know how we are doing. And for those of you who want to be updated on everything that goes on the Playmakerz blog brand, subscribe to the website, theplaymakersblog.com. That way you can see every podcast that's under the brand. And you can even get your own Playmakerz blog merch by hitting our shop tab on the website. You'll see our Threadless store and our Spreadshirt store. So get you some Playmakerz blog merch. And don't forget, subscribe to the website to stay updated on everything that goes on the Playmakerz blog brand. As for me, the Playmaker down there, Silence, I'm signing off until next week for more Hoots Talk.